Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys so much for watching. So today's video is this very simple pink type of makeup look. If you're on the go and if you need to look a little bit more glamorous but you don't want to spend too much of time on the eye makeup, this is definitely the look for you. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys would like to see how I get this face makeup, then please keep on watching. Okay, to start off today's look, I'm going to be going in and hydrating my face. I'm going to use my daily moisturizer, which is currently the Pond's Perfect Color Complex. I'm actually trying to change my daily routine. For brows, I'm going to be using the Julienne brow cushion, and this is the color medium brown. So this is the super cute packaging that it comes in. It comes with a small brush and a angled brush as well, a spoolie on one end and an angled brush on the other end. So I'm going to use the darker shade, and this is a very unique and very fancy type of brow product. It is a liquid that is in the cushion and you press it for the liquid to come out. So there's a darker end and a lighter end. With the lighter shade, you want to use it right at the front of your eyebrow so it fades into the darker shade. I'm going to clean up that brow and I'm going to use the Elegant Pro Concealer in the color Cool Tan, and I'm only going to clean up the under. I started really enjoying a little bit more of the natural type of brow, so I like to have the top not as defined to have that super clean look, but somewhat of a natural look. Okay, just going to use my finger and blend everything out. When you're blending, make sure you are not really rubbing or anything like that. You want to tap and then slowly just move your finger throughout your eyelid without moving the product, but pressing it and tapping it lightly. Okay, so now that we have that in place, I'm going to use the NYX Control Freak brow gel, and this is going to just set that eyebrows in place so it does not move, and it also kind of makes your eyebrow hairs stand out a little bit more so it looks more natural. Okay, so I'm going to do my eye makeup first and then jump into the full face of makeup. It just depends on how you are comfortable with doing your makeup. If you want to do your face makeup first and then your eye shadows, you can totally go ahead and do that, but I'm more comfortable doing my eyebrows, my eyes, and then going into face. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this pink shade right here from my Off Tropic palette. This is the palette Shifting Sand. So with a blending brush, I'm going to apply this just above that crease and just blend this out on the outer corner and just work it all the way above the crease. This is one of my favorite palettes. The textures are beautiful. It is extremely pigmented. The color payoff is amazing, and the only time I realized that I really liked this palette is when I tried out another palette and a color that is similar to this one, and it did not pick up as good as this. So that's when I realized that this palette is amazing. So you guys can get your hands on these palettes. Now this jumbo eye pencil is by NYX, and this is such a beautiful shade. I used it a few weeks ago. It has a metallic look to it and it's stunning on the eyes. So all I did was I just went ahead and colored this all over my eyelid. So yeah, this is the shade Rust. Okay guys, if you did miss it, all I did was go ahead and blend out the harsh line that was right here in the crease, and I went in with the NYX chromatic illuminating highlighter, and this is the color Lavender Steel. So I just applied it with my finger to the inner corner, and now I'm just going to use a thinner, smaller brush just to define that inner corner a little bit more. So I'm just going to pick it up just a little bit more to the inner part. Next, I'm going into this shimmer shade right here, and I'm just going to apply just a little bit of the shade to the center of that eyelid. Okay, with a small flat brush, I'm going to use this dark shade right here, and I'm going to try and do a wing just using this eyeshadow right there. So it's not going to be a really defined wing. So the eye, as you guys can see, is very simple and very pretty. So next I'm going to use this COLLABS black pencil and line my waterline. Mascara, I'm using the NYX What the Hype mascara, and I'm just going to coat my natural lashes. For lashes, I'm using this pair by NYX, and this is a very natural looking pair for a very daytime type of look. Okay guys, so I just applied my lashes off camera. So yeah, now I'm just going to go ahead and do the face. So for primer today, I'm using the Pore Filler by NYX. I was saving this and I just decided, okay, let's just try it out today. I'm hoping that it is a very matte type of primer. So it is an orange shade. Okay, so it's like a salmon color. Okay, first up, it does feel very smooth. I thought it would be a little bit more like hard. This primer is actually really smooth. It wasn't anything that I was actually expecting. So I'm applying this just to my cheek area. This is where I have the most amount of larger pores. And I'm just going to press this into the skin. Okay, the primer does feel very smooth, and I'm not sure if it's gonna give me that matte look. There's no shine to it, so it's not giving a satin or an oily type of finish, so that's good. But I will only know during the day and how this primer sets, and if it is going to be a more matte based primer. It feels very light on the skin. It doesn't feel like a gel or a cream or anything like that. As soon as you rub it into your skin, it feels like it disappears. So you guys know that my MAC foundation is a little bit dark for me. I did purchase the wrong shade and I've tried to make it work, but it's very orange for me. So this is the shade NC44.5, and yeah, it's not the best shade, so I'm still in the process of figuring out my shade and what works best for me. So for the time being, I'm going to mix this foundation. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that, and I'm just going to mix a pump of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Natural. Okay, let's hope this works. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a little bit underneath my eye. This is not really going to highlight, but more, it's going to really cancel out the darker tone under my eye. I had a long night last night, so my eye is looking a bit dark. So I'm just going to apply a little bit underneath the eye. Okay, to set that into place, I'm going to use my SFX Set Powder. This is a translucent white powder. This is an HD powder, so it does have flashback, so be careful of that. What I like to do is I like to brush away all of that excess powder so that it does not flash back, and then I also like to set my face with a setting spray. The loose powder picks up, everything is set into place and all of that. I'm just going to let this powder sit on my face just for a little bit, and then I will dust it out completely. While that is setting into place, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. To do that, I'm going to use this angled brush and my Mud Captivate Warmth Highlight Powder palette. I've been liking this one and using this one a lot. That is why the pan around the pan looks a bit dirty, but this is such a beautiful brown shade. It's a warm toned shade, which is perfect for me. This is a lovely shimmer shade, and I like using this on the actual eyelid. It looks so beautiful. And this is a more lighter type of shade. You can use this as a base for your eyelids. You know, it is also such a nice eyeshadow shade, which is really cool. I'm going to use this brown shade right here and then just warm up my base. I like to take the bronzer right up to my temples so that everything is in sync and your face doesn't have all kinds of shadows everywhere. It kind of blends into each other. And apply on your jawline and under your chin as well. And your forehead. What I like to do is I like to pinch my brush and then just go on either sides of my nose. So I'm just going to go ahead and dust away any excess powder that was on my face. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to use a brown pencil. You can use any brown pencil that you have. I'm just going to go ahead and align my lips. For lipstick, I'm using my Mud lipstick in the color Havana. I'm going to go ahead and apply some gloss. This is the Duo Chromatic Lip Gloss by NYX, and the shade is Cocktail Party. For blush, using the e.l.f. Dark Palette, I'm going to go ahead and use this pink shade right here. And I'm going to apply this directly to the apples of the cheeks. Because my beauty spot always gets covered up, I hate that. I'm just going to just enhance it a little bit. So this is the final result, you guys. I am so happy with how everything turned out. Don't forget to follow me on all of my socials. I will leave everything listed right here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!